Going to New York City to see Armor was great. Now I'm back. I've been able to think about things and get my thoughts together to tell you how was the movie. Now if you're like me and saw the trailers, you thought I have a low level of expectations. So this can't be any worse. And I'm here to tell you, it was much worse. The trailer contained all of the good stuff, all of Stallone, and basically all of the action. The rest of the movie, nothing happens. Most of the movie is just a standoff. There's the guys in the truck, and there's the guys outside the truck. And that's it. The guys inside the truck are like, we're gonna hold out, we're locked in here. The guys outside of the truck are like, yeah, they're gonna break, they're gonna come out. That's like most of the film. It's just waiting. Granted, the main character is actually the guy in the truck and his son. They work together doing the security truck, and then on his off time he does AA because he was an alcoholic. And we find out later in the film because he was an alcoholic, he caused his wife to die because he crashed. And like, dude, I don't care. I don't care. All the melodrama on that side of the film was boring. It was so contrived. Like, there was no emotion. It was just going through the rhythm. There was nothing there. And then even when we get to like what was supposed to be the exciting part, there's hardly anything action there anyways. And then Stallone, if what I read online is true, then Stallone was paid $3.5 million to come work one day on this film. And that was it. And it shows, because he kind of just, appears, he says a line, he disappears, he comes back, and he doesn't do anything. And not only is there a lot of nothing that's going on already in the film, but we have a lot of just stock footage or B-roll, and it's really strange. It's like we're at the bridge, and then we like cut to like the river and like the forest, and there's some houses like on this side of the river, and it's all nice and pretty and the very cinematographic, and then we just cut back, and it's just like, what was that for? Is that loading? Is that a loading screen for like while the characters are waiting, we're waiting as well? Because it was just a lot of nothing. I really wish I had something else to say besides it was a lot of nothing. But here, I'll tell you this. When something actually went down at the end, the only time something actually went down, the truck started to go under the water, right? The water effects were shockingly bad. Like, these are the worst water effects I have seen in a movie. Like, this was like video game water. It was like if I'm over here and there's just like a waterfall of like from a video game. That's the movie. Like, I understand you blew your budget to get Stallone, but like, if you can't do this, then don't do it. Maybe we were too hard on Backtrace. Maybe we need to go back and really look at it again and be like, was it okay? Were we being too harsh? Where do I have it? I might have to give this a rewatch. Maybe we were too tough on it. Maybe, there's definitely worse out there. I just saw it, but we'll see.